Bday. Hey, live. Hey, guys. Because it flashed on my screen saying you're live, so I assume I am live. I hope the sound is a bit better because I've moved the microphone so it's closer to my face. And I think I'm coming through now because it's showing on my screen. So let me switch this account. Okay. You can hear you. I'm assuming you guys can hear me now because it's coming through on my other account. Hey Helen, hey Nakia, hey Tammy, hey Steph, hey Eileen, hey Judith, hey Deb. Oh, cool, thanks Tammy. Hey Jen, morning to you. it's nighttime here. I've had a whole day already. Thanks, Steph. Yeah, I didn't do anything crazy today. Last night I had my friend, my big friends of I can't speak. My big group of friends and I always do like a Christmas. Well, we do like a meal every month, but we did like a Christmas meal, and we went to this place I've never been before. It's called Just Pizza and Pasta, and then we went like down. It's on like the quay basically, this place, and they have this big like light up. I'll show you guys a picture. Picture frame. It's really cool, and there's like trees in the background and stuff. I know it's a bit like annoying when I see like the that's like a big, it's a thing of lights. Is really cool. Oh, I literally, that's why I was like a minute or two late, because I was at my dad's and we were there like all day because my cousins were there, and my cousins' kids and my dad and my brother, and we all were like swimming and hanging out and had lunch and stuff. And then because it's 5 o'clock now, I was like, oh, I'll just go home and live here, because one, like this, sometimes like the sound in that house where I sit and do filming is like at the bottom of, it's in like the basement, and it's like the bottom of the stairs. And yeah, it's just it's like why I always laugh so much when Alice is like hosting her podcast in the middle of the planet, because it's so hard to like film these things because like the sound is picked up by everything, so it has to be like really quiet. So I just thought it was easier to do it here. Oh yeah, Jen, I'll tell you guys about my day. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they might have like a scene or two. Someone's asked, Abe's asking about them being on break, but I'm pretty sure they're off this week and next week. They might have like one or two scenes to do. Oh yeah, like yeah, Gloriana. Like I don't. It's so like I don't even think about stuff like that, like the masks, and we. I should have started with that. We do not have COVID here, so our lives are completely normal. Like I was in a packed restaurant last night. The picture I just showed you, we're all over each other. Yeah, we're really lucky here. Hey Brenda. Hey Lulu. Oh, Paula, yeah, my Bday was really good. Um, she was really nice. She's a little bit older than me, and she was really cool, really easy to talk to, and she really likes the L word, so that was a big tick. Hey, Jack. Hey Penny, thanks. Oh no, I'll have to bring my dad on another time, Tammy. He over Christmas, I'll definitely will because I'll be at his most of Christmas and my brother. But I think my brother was really hungover today because he's 19 and obviously he's normally at school in England, but because of the lockdown, like all his lectures are online. So I was just like, what is the point in you staying in England instead of being here where you can like actually have a life and stuff? Yes, Molly, I did see that JB saw the video. That was so cool. You know, I really like had that. Whenever I saw the tweet about it, I was kind of like, oh, I don't know, you know, and then I just had this feeling that she was gonna see it, and then I spoke to the person who put it together over email, and they're so lovely, such a nice person, and what a good idea and what a good job they did. And I was like at the blind date already, like in the car, because I have this thing where I am like, Gloria, no, where I get places obsessively early. And she was like, oh, you know, the deadline's in 2 hours. So I filmed it in my car, but shockingly, amazing lighting in my car. Like, I don't know why I bothered buying this light. Like, I should just shoot all my videos in the car. No, no, Gloria. Sorry, Gloria's after something. Don't sit on that. You get your hair all over it. Oh yeah, Deb, I wanna if I can't remember my hair's sticking up. One of the reviews that I did in my dad's, I showed the bar. The bar is, I mean, I don't drink, but the bar is really cool, and it has like a big like light up Marilyn Monroe. Cause I remember telling you, Deb, and you saying that you're a really big fan. Yeah, I think it was amazing that JB that she saw it, but then also that she posted about it and she shared it with her mom. Like, that's really cute. I mean, she obviously, like, she's my favorite actress. I think she's awesome, but she just seems like a really genuine and like wholesome person. I know that's a weird word to use, but she just seems like really sweet. Oh, thanks, Gloriana. Yeah, that is my latest pitch. If you guys can help me get on that, I would really like to be in season 3 of the album. I would really like to interview some of the people on the channel. I have sent it to certain, I mean, like, I'm not delusional. I know that I would never get someone like JB or something, but maybe someone who's not like a main cast member or like a guest star or something. That would be really cool. But I don't have oh, someone just posted an L word picture. One of the cast or crew that I follow. Let me show you guys. They said, what a great way to end the year with fantastic L Word Generation Q Season 2 cast and crew and our brilliant leader, Marja Lewis Ryan. I'm so thankful for being on this journey and looking forward to 2021 with all of you. Happy restful holiday. And then she's done like a bunch of hashtags, which, I mean, I obviously I just saw this, but I definitely, they're on break this week and next. Let me show you guys the pictures. It's just like a little, oh god, the light is awful. I need to get, I'm gonna get streaming software, like, my dad my dad gave me some money for my birthday, and he was like, just get what you want, and I was like immediately like, what can I buy for the channel? I really want this camera, and I've been like umming and ahhing about it for a while because I think the quality on this one's good, and I want to get some good streaming software so that I can do like the box, you know, like for reactions and stuff like that, but then I could do this and shit. It's like just a little clacker, and then they have, that's like some of the crew on the L Word. Let me see what you guys said. Oh, Molly, oh, is Lowe's the woman who did the video? Yeah, she's really nice. Yeah, I would love to go on Alish's show. Oh, thanks, Hedy. Hey, Barbara. Oh, in the window. Oh, I have most of my cards in my kitchen. That one's from my sister. It's got like a little picture of the Queen on it, and it says "Happy Birthday, Peasant." But I got some really cool ones from my friends and stuff last night. And one of my friends, I don't know whether you can see it on my Christmas tree. The I guess I can't really, like right towards the top, it's like a little cat Christmas tree ornament, and it has Gloria engraved on it. It's really cute. This one. Oh, Steph, do you know more about Paige Adler? She's in the video with JB with the birthday muffins. I was wondering who that was. That name sounds really familiar though. It's not her PA, is it? Let me search my phone and see. Oh, I should probably say, if I said for my birthday that all of the revenue from this stream, or if anyone does like super chats or anything, that all go to the LA LGBT Center, because LA is going through some really tough time right now, but it seems like England in general is having a really tough time too. I'll have to look into that more stuff. I was thinking it was like a PA or something, but oh, Hedy, my date went really well. She was really nice, really easy to talk to. We had like dinner, and then well, I don't drink, but we went for drinks, and we're gonna see each other again this week. And she likes the L Word, so that was a big tick. When she was asking me like what I do for fun, I did tell her about the channel. She thought it was cool, so. Yeah, Molly, that sounds right about maybe they knew each other, like you know, like coming up in the 80s and all that stuff. Oh, Jen, super chat is like people who are really like big YouTubers who can't keep, like I can keep up with this chat because there's not like a huge amount of people. But if I don't know, someone like Obese to Beast, who's like a really big YouTuber, people that you basically like send money, and then your question is like highlighted, and people always like answer those questions. But obviously I can keep up with this chat. But I was just saying, like, you know, because everything's going to go to the LA LGBT Center, but it's revenue for other people basically. Oh, Helen, I just got like mostly my friends got me like gift cards, and I got some nice socks that I have on. I got that little glory thing. I got this really cool, I don't know whether you can see it. I can't turn the camera that way, but it's like this little. I love like see the lights and like the stars and stuff in the background. It's similar to that, and then my dad just gave me some money because he was always like, "Oh, you know, you can get what you want then." My sister sent me with that Queen card. My sister sent me this really cool Ruth Bader Ginsburg sticker. She always sends me really cool stickers. She sent me a little cat Wonder Woman one last year. I have them like stuck in my kitchen. Well, not peeled, but like stuck with blue tack in my kitchen. Where was the video of Jennifer's birthday taken? I'm pretty sure it's where she's staying in LA for filming. Jen, the thing at the bottom, um, it's like a little dollar sign. You click that, and then you type whatever you want, and then it like comes up to fill in. I think the PayPal and credit card information, because I've done it before, like as a viewer with some like really big YouTubers. Oh, bye, Molly. Have a good call with your friends. Kelly, I went to University of Tampa for my undergrad, and then I went to University of South Florida for graduate. University of Tampa, when I was there, wasn't. I mean, when I was going to university, I really wanted to go to NYU, and I was like absolutely going there. Like I got in and everything, and then University of Tampa, they gave me a scholarship, and then they also said that because I'd come from the UK and I'd done the international baccalaureate, they let me skip like all freshman year and like half of sophomore year. So I graduated like really quickly. I graduated, I think it was like a few days before I turned 21. I lived in Florida for 12 years, and then I lived in New York for mm, well, New Jersey, New York for nearly 3 years. But I really like Florida. I lived in Tampa, and I did 2 years of high school there too, and I really liked it. Thought it was great. It's one of the places I would go back, but I think if I went back to the US to live, I think I would go to the West Coast, like California. My sister lives in Oregon, and she's married to a guy from Oregon, and they really like living there and stuff. But she's talking about moving back here. We're always moving. We never settle. Well, in Hetty in California, it's like really people aren't really socializing right now. They're under like a stay-at-home thing, so they people won't be going to each other's houses. Oh, hey, Savage. Steph, I went back to the UK because, well, I worked at the time. I worked for Poker Stars, and actually, I was thinking, I watched episode 3, and I can't remember why I was thinking. Something happens in episode 3. I need to. I always watch them twice before I do the review, and it was something. Oh, it was with Helena when they were talking about the fact that, like, you know, really rich people go to jail, and that is absolutely 100% true, because when I worked for PokerStars, my CEO was on the top 10 most wanted by the FBI. And when I went to the interview, they asked me, like, so how do you feel about working for this person? But it's actually like a really nice guy. But obviously, the whole thing with, I don't know whether everybody's familiar with like Black Friday, when the FBI took control of the PokerStars site and all that stuff, but it's, yeah, the rich people just pay stuff off. And I came back here because I was working for them. I opened their office in New Jersey, and then I came back here, and then I started working for Microgaming, who are a company that makes the slot games online. And then in October, I've been around. My dad like started the first ever e-gaming website ever, and I wanted to kind of transition away from that. So now I have my own two companies, and I'm doing like my own thing with my cousins and stuff. So to try and do some good in the world instead of e-gaming. The money is really good in e-gaming, so it's good, you know, for a while to get yourself sorted. Oh, thanks, Jan. That's so sweet of you. Yeah, PokerStars actually were an amazing company to work for. They are really, really good about women in the industry, and they had like a women in e-gaming thing, but they also, it's like working at Google, like they treat you so well. Like you have the absolute best health insurance, like the bonus you got was unbelievable. And they were always doing stuff for you, like every couple of weeks. Well, one, we had like a cafeteria and a coffee shop, and you didn't pay for lunch, coffee, nothing. And they, like, whenever we have Christmas, the Christmas party, it was insane. And then they used to have this Santa that came, and everybody who had kids, they would give like a picture of the kid and say, okay, the kid wants this, this, and this. And then the guy, it's like a friend of mine who played Santa, and he would memorize like all the kids and know their names, know what they wanted. And then when the kids would come up, he would be like, oh, James, you want a fire truck or something? And like all the kids' faces, it was so good. But I mean, they were constantly, they used to take us to the Caribbean, and that big, you know, the Atlantis, the big resort that's insane with the big toll, and it's got like the bridge across. They used to take you plus one guest, all expenses paid. And then we had like Kevin Hart working with us, Aaron Paul from Breaking Bad. It was really cool working for them. Oh yeah, I did like that comment that someone wrote on Twitter about suing the writers for the emotional distress of the dinner scene in Gen Q. Oh, Tammy, thank you so much. I love that little guy. He's so cute. He looks like one of those little the things like in the kids show. I was just with my cousins, and they had their little kids, and like I always like show them my tattoos and stuff, and we talk about like superheroes and stuff. And yeah, they're all like so excited for Christmas, but they're really cute. But I accidentally swore in front of one of the kids today. I was like, oh, hey, Jasquita, how are you? Sorry, I opened this early, and I opened it on my like old laptop, and then it wouldn't let me in to like the old one, and I had to delete it, and it was a mess. Oh yeah, savage. I spent like a year in the Dominican Republic teaching English too, and we used to live in this. It was like a chicken coop. It was just basically like wood and like a metal grate and like dirt floor and no electric, no water, anything. But it was a really great experience. Oh, hey Jules, I'm glad you made it. Okay, so I was thinking about this on the me ranting about nothing. Um, let's talk about season two. So when I was driving over here, I was thinking last week in the video I did about all the things we know about season two, Leisha and Kate were talking on Pants about how now they're shooting the in like 3 episode chunks. So Rosie is shooting in January, so they must be shooting those episodes 4, 5, and 6 across January. So that means that she's probably going to be in those 3 episodes, but it's not going to be beyond that because there's no way she's going to be in 6 episodes, and there's no way they could shoot 6 episodes in a month. So it has to be 4, 5, and 6 that she'll be in. Hello to Spain, Gbet. I was one of my best friends in the world, who lived with me for a long time. She is from Spain, and she's living in Dubai right now. But she just told me today she's gonna move. She wants to move back here. We used to have because she's a dentist, and we used to have a company that did like Botox and filler injectables and stuff. So we're gonna be starting that up again. But I'm really happy that she's gonna be moving back. Hey Deborah, glad you can make it. Yeah, Julesy, I did see that. She just wrapped something the other day. I think it was in New York. So she must basically be doing Christmas and then going to Cali, isolating, and she'll be on set like early January. Oh yeah. Oh Tammy, yeah. you I'll tell her to take you somewhere. Hey Cindy, happy Christmas to you too. I feel like once it's been my birthday, it's always like, okay, now we're in the final days to Christmas, and I'm all I want to do on Christmas Day. Obviously, I'm gonna do so I'm gonna brain on yours and then fit season 5, episode 4, and drop that review. And it's just my dad, brother, and I this year. And normally we like have my sisters and my nephews and everything, but this year it's just us. So all I want to do is watch Wonder Woman 1984. Hey Sonia. Oh, Deborah, you saw Rosie on TikTok. Yeah, she wrapped something yesterday, I think. I was someone wrote in the comment section, I think. Yeah, Julie, everyone's gonna be watching Wonder Woman. I honestly like I think once Wonder Woman comes out, the whole and this is I used to be a manager of a movie theater, that I think that the whole way that cinema is done, like right now, I know that Hulu isn't a public company, but Netflix and I think AT&T own Warner Brothers. That's what I'd be buying shares in right now, because the streaming services are going to explode, because the way that Warner Brothers has done their deal, like all movies are going to be starting release this way, And because Wonder Woman's done what they did and said to HBO Max, you can't charge people extra, now everybody's going to have to do that and not charge above what, you know, the subscriber fee is. Yeah, Savage, that is a popular stand on this channel that everybody wants Yvette and Tina back together. I mean, like, if they have Rosie there, episodes 4, 5, and 6, that leaves us with 4 episodes until the end. So they have plenty of time, but it's just a matter of what they do with it, or they drag it out and leave us kind of on a cliffhanger so that they can get us back for season 2. Things will go quiet now for the next 2 weeks with them being on break, but I can't, it doesn't make any sense that they went back on the 30th, because I feel like I am 34, I have not been aged to 35 yet. I just feel like they would not go back on the 30th of November unless they were working to some sort of time, because it doesn't make any sense to go back for like 3 weeks with all the mess of like COVID and having to organize things. And yeah, they have to be working to some sort of aim. Yeah, I mean, if they're gonna leave, I mean, if they leave season 2 kind of in that space of what's gonna happen, they left season 1 on a cliffhanger and they didn't even know when they're gonna get season 2. So I definitely think that they might. Yeah, and this 8-month thing is still, I can't decide whether it's just because of COVID or it's something else. Oh, so one thing I did want to let you guys know is that I think I'm gonna launch it on Christmas Day, but I am going to start doing just a few things at the beginning, but I'm gonna start doing merch on the channel. And basically for the first while there's just going to be 2 options, and it's going to be very similar to this, that has, you know, the names on the side. So there's going to be an OG t-shirt that has like everyone from, you know, Bette, Tina, Alice, Shane, Dana, Helena, blah blah blah. And then I'm gonna do a Generation Q version as well with the names. So anyone who wants one, I'll put it live on Christmas Day, and there'll be like tons of different colors and everything like that. So we'll see what sells more, the Generation Q or the OG. I have a feeling it'll be the OG. And then if there's anyone who's super good at art, graphic design, and wants to be involved, and obviously I will compensate you for your time, let me know and we could do something cool, because I want to do like a Bette and Tina one or something, but one, we can't use any of the images from the show because they're copyrighted, but just putting like text, like I feel like it would be really boring. So if anybody's really good with that sort of thing and you want to be involved, just drop me a message on any of the social medias. But I will have the 2 name ones out on probably Christmas Day, maybe Christmas Eve. Oh, Eileen, do you think that Bet and Tina did live in New York? And if so, when Bet came back to LA, and where is Tina supposedly living now? Laura Holloman said that Tina now is apparently living in Vancouver and she's working on like a Game of Thrones type show, which is like, I don't know why they use that example because Game of Thrones was shot in Northern Ireland, because I know a lot of people who worked on it, and so that's where she's definitely living. But I think they did move to New York because like they were really ready to go, unless the Jenny thing threw them for a complete loop. But it may have been a case of they went for a year and it was an absolute disaster and they left. But I actually want to know. So I just, even a few little flashbacks, like, oh, I'm glad you guys like the idea about the shirts. Do you think the reason why JB and Ella were so covered up was because of the protection from the paparazzi? Do you mean like in that bit that wasn't her daughter? That was um, Molly said it before. Paige, what was it? Paige Adler, that we're assuming. I don't really like talk about their. I'm the same with Laura or any of them. I don't really talk about their kids or husbands or anything because they are very private people, and they've made it, you know, that they don't want to talk about that sort of thing. So I don't really talk about it on my channel, but that definitely Molly, I think Molly said it was Paige Adler, so I'm assuming that that's like a friend, or maybe she works for her now or something, because it doesn't look like she's an actress, but yeah, Deborah, we all want to know because it doesn't make any freaking sense. uh Miss G's sitting literally right here. I have the chair. We have two of the same chairs, and I push the other chair against the window because when I'm out, she likes to sit and like wait for me to come home. And when I pull up, sometimes I see the like little lights in her eye flash, and she likes to be nosy too, to watch what's going on down there. Not that there's much, but there's like loads of birds and things. Yeah, that Julie, that page, I saw that when it came up, it like corrected the Google to page Hannah. Oh no, Hetty, you don't need to apologize or anything. Not at all. I honestly, when I first saw it, I thought I immediately was like, oh, maybe that's her daughter, but I didn't think it was, because then I was like, oh, and kind of worked out that it wasn't just because of the math, because, well, just based on her being pregnant in season 3. It was Sarah Paulson's birthday this week too. I really wish that Holland Taylor would come back on the show and bring Sarah Paulson. That would be really cool. Yeah, Peggy Peabody is the best. I know. I don't know why they just. I mean, like, maybe it makes sense for the first season that they didn't, that they wanted to introduce the new characters, but it just, you should, like Helena and stuff. Why not bring them back? Joshquita, thank you so much. You're too kind. Oh, of course. Thank you, girl. Yes, Sarah Paulson is so good. Yeah, I think they're probably regretting killing off Kit now because that show that Pam Grier was on, Bless This Mess, it got cancelled. So well, honestly, if they really wanted to utilize her, they could do flashbacks, but I always thought they were like they really didn't do a lot of flashbacks on the original, but when they did, they were really good and really worth it. Like when they did, I love that episode where they're all telling like the coming out stories and we get like all the flashbacks is really good. Yeah, I think that the whole Tina not going to Kit's funeral was like a really hard pill for everyone to swallow because as well, I was watching an episode recently and the one where Tina's going to like when Kit's recording the song and Bet's like, oh, you're not my partner anymore, you know, you don't get to go to the thing. And Tina was fighting to go to like the recording of a song. Like surely she'd fight to go to Kit's funeral. Like it was obviously her decision not to go, but well, the writer's decision not to have her go, but it didn't make sense. Yeah, I agree. And that's the other point. Like, it's not just that it was her ex-wife's sister. Like, it's her daughter's only aunt because Bet only has one sister. And even though we know Tina has once, well, I from the way the interrogation tape is, I think it's two sisters, but clearly, I mean, Tina said that she's born again Christian person, so they don't have any relationship with any of Tina's family. So Kip was her only aunt. Like, surely she would go for a daughter. How do we know Carrie is on the up and up? Maybe Bet is going to save Tina and how they get back together. Just the way they're like painting it, I just think that they're obviously gonna put Carrie, like she's a public defender. They're putting her in this light that's like very noble and everything like that. I mean, Tina obviously is getting something very different from the relationship. And I am really in, I mean, Rosie O'Donnell always kind of plays like a very similar character. So I am really interested in seeing how they go with this whole thing. But I think it'll be interesting. I've always said I think that it would have been great to have someone so different from that. So, oh, Brenda, thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. And the little man's back. He is he's getting a workout today, that little man. Or maybe he's an apple or a pear. Not a man. G, you gonna come say hi? Say hi. Hmm? You tired? Hmm? You tired? You sit back on your chair then. She's like molting at the moment. Hair just went everywhere. Oh gee, you covered me in your hair. Oh, your cats are on vacation already. Are they in? Miss G goes to the cat hotel, and she absolutely like in the beginning she'll like hide in the corner, but the woman like sends me pictures every single day, and she's like, I've made progress today. She came up to me, but she has to have her own private room because she's very special and has very intense needs. Oh, Gloriana, thank you so much. That's so kind of you too. In case anyone didn't know, the donation thing is going to the LA LGBT Center, just because that's where they film the show, and also obviously LA is going through a really tough time right now, so you know, donations and things like that are drying up a lot because of so many people being out of work. Oh, thanks for that. Yeah, I've had a really nice day, like really, really chill, but that's what I wanted. I was just with my uncle and my cousins and my cousin's kids, and I always have lots of fun with them. I took them swimming and stuff, and then we got like pizza and cupcakes and stuff. Oh, I'll show you. My dad got me those really cool cupcakes from one of my friends has a bakery, and oh my gosh, she is amazing. They're so good, and they're like, because I love the movies and things, they have like little film clackers on them, and then little popcorn things and movie tickets. It's really cool. Yeah, there is a movie called Carrie. Yeah, Miss G just likes to be at her home. She is very particular. Okay, Kelly. I have to agree. I'm curious what they're going to do with a Rosie Carey. I mean, she will bet for sure, but her and Tina, well, it better be something huge for her to turn on bet. Yeah, I mean, like I've always said, I just think it was kind of like a bit, I don't want to say, it was just this, like, if it was season one and the whole Carpenter thing and, you know, Tina and Henry and all that had never happened, I could believe Tina saying, I cannot, you know, like, you weren't able to make space for me and all these things. But the way that we left in season six was just not in the same place. Like, they'd really worked on things. So it just was an odd one. Gloriana, I am a Bet defender. I love Bet. And she did work on herself and she did work on all her stuff. So that's why I also feel like a little bit like they did Bet a bit dirty, because she totally did. I hate to say change, because I feel like people are fundamentally who they are, but she definitely worked on herself, improved, and was able to do things. Oh, Deborah, one sec, I'll show you the cupcakes. I know that, like, obviously you can't get anything from that's not like the Isle of Man, but this is my friend's bakery. She actually, if anyone in the UK reads Hello magazine, one of some guy that used to work with my dad. His name's Doug Barrowman, and he got married to this woman Michelle, and they live in the Isle of Man, and their wedding was in Hello magazine this week, and my friend did the cake for it. Gee, this is not for you. Oh gosh, they're a little bit messy now because they've been transported. Geez, like I want in here. Oh, they're a little bit squished now, but this is like the film clacker. She is very excited. This little movie ticket. This one is the coolest. And it's a little popcorn thing, and it's real popcorn. No, 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 no. Thank you. That belongs to me. Wish you could see Jay. She's like this. Give that back. Oh, Jen, thank you so much. You guys are very, very generous. Thank you very much. Thread comic. Okay, Jen. Yeah, Kelly, that is totally true. I believe the biggest problem with season 1 is that they regressed the OG to what they were back in season 1. Yeah, sometimes it feels like the new staff like just watch season 1, but it's very difficult to make a TV show. It's very difficult to, even more difficult to make a TV show that has an original that not only people really like and it has a very, very intense following, but also that it literally is a cultural defining show. Like, this isn't just a regular show, so it's extremely hard to make everyone happy. And I do think season 1 they did do a very good job of making it great for people who are a fan of the original, but not doing too many callbacks that people who didn't watch the original were lost. I can't, oh, just read it. I can't wait to see the new wardrobe. They now have a new designer. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying they're really excited to see the new designer on the show. Apparently she's really good, so I am definitely looking forward to that too, because yeah, the clothes are like a really interesting part of it. Oh, hey Alina. Rosie is a good actress. I remember her in The View. She is tough and controversial. Let's see what happens. I don't see Tina, but let's wait. Yeah, I mean, like I said in my video about the casting, I when Rosie was on The View, I really enjoyed her. I used to watch The View with my mum, and my mum really liked her. I think that Rosie was one of the first people, like lesbians, that I saw in a very, very public light, and you know, she is very tough. Like, back whenever The View was on, she was the original like Trump hater, so that's who's gonna win some points with me. Jen, oh, lost it, one sec. Saw someone post on Tapper Talk, need to get absolute confirmation about this, but I was told that Showtime only gave green light. Do you mean to Rosie, Jen? Oh yeah, Julesie's talking about being excited for the new costume designer too. Apparently like Kate recommended her, so. Oh, for Rosie's contract for 1 season, maybe 1 more episode if there's cliffhanger to wrap things up. Oh, sorry, Jen, you've read the rest below. The rest comes from my guy's friend who still has friends at Showtime, but this came from private connections and he came to me with this. So Showtime gave the green light for Rosie's contract for 1 season, maybe 1 more episode if there's a cliffhanger to wrap things up. Kelly, Rosie is high price for sure to bring her on, even if she lowered her price. Yeah, I mean, she's at that age now too where, well, one, she lives on the East Coast. Like, she's not gonna fly in a pandemic to, you know, do a show for 1 episode for, like, she will be, and it's a Showtime show too, like, they, you know, and she's a name, she'll be getting paid good for it. Oh, Alina, say hi to my lovely Sunshine State. I love Florida. I lived there for like 12 years, 11 years, 12 years, something like that. The numbers weren't there season 1, or they better be in season 2, or Gen Q will be history. For those who doesn't know how TV works, Showtime puts the money. Oh wait, some producers are creators and to the other executives. So basically they had to get the show better or we're pulling the plug. Yeah, I mean, that was one thing I was really surprised about. Like, what Jen's saying is totally right, because the ratings were a lot lower than I thought they were going to be, and maybe that's due to just the world now and piracy and all that. But the thing that they, again, my opinion, with these shows is that, so when Showtime aired Generation Q, they aired it December and January, and in the UK they didn't put it on Sky, which is like our main, you know, like Verizon or I'm trying to think, or you know, Xfinity sort of thing, like our main TV service, and they put it on in February, and it's like, I didn't watch it on Sky because I'm not gonna wait until February. Like, I have a Showtime subscription because I want to, and there's so many other people who I pay for Showtime and get the Showtime subscription on Hulu. So they are counting me and I'm paying for it. But there's so many other people who just go on Project Free TV or one of the other ones and just watch it that way, and those viewers all aren't being counted. So I just don't get why they don't release it everywhere at the same time, because shows like Westworld, Breaking Bad, all those ones, what they do is, even on Sunday, if something airs at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, they will show it here at 2 a.m. So like, you can, I watch Westworld, I would just record it at 2 a.m. and I'd watch it the next day. But they showed it at 2 a.m. and then they also show it on Monday night at 9. So you're getting the 2 a.m. people that can record the show. They see it straight away for those people who don't want to miss it. And they do that with Walking Dead, all that. Or with, by the 9 o'clock people the next day, you're also catching all those other people. So it just doesn't make sense to me why they wait all this time. You're just losing viewers. It's like Grey's Anatomy. Like, I'm not gonna wait 4 months to watch it. Oh, I've lost my place now. Yeah, Brenda, that's right. Kate did say that she introduced the designer. Jen, and the gods at Showtime apparently are Tibet fans, because this is what brings them the money, and the numbers for the show is going to be fun to see how the writing team react to that. The end. Okay, well, again, what Jen said is absolutely correct because I am a micro version of Showtime. Like my channel is never going to have, like, even if tomorrow one of my videos went crazy viral, like I'm only ever gonna get the people who watch the L Word. Like there's nothing else on my channel for people who don't watch the L Word. Like they have to watch the L Word to want to watch my channel. So I know that that totally limits what I'm doing. And again, like LGBTQ creators and even content on YouTube is flagged and demonetized and all these other things. I know someone who had a really successful YouTube career and who was a lesbian, and when all this stuff changed and they started being strict and flagging and demonetizing LGBTQ content, this person's revenue went down to 3%. 3% of what they're making. Like, that is nuts. And when it comes to like any time that I am doing videos, and even the retro reviews are the perfect example, because if it's an episode like, okay, the episode 2, I put the review up yesterday. It's like, and every time you post a video, it'll give you like this breakdown of like where it sits out of the last 10 videos. And if it's a video of an episode where basically nothing really Bettina happens, it'll be like a couple of hundred views, nothing spectacular. Because there's those super loyal people, which are probably the exact people who are in this live right now, who, like, a lot of you will watch all of my videos, and I absolutely, like, this, I see the same names in the comments. Those are the people that I just, like, I appreciate them so much and are just absolutely wonderful to me. And then if I post, like, when I post season 5 episode 4, I guarantee it, that video will have triple, quadruple the views that I normally get, because it's a Bet and Tina episode. And if you look at any of the other videos, like the one about Rosie casting, being cast and Carrie is revealed, like that video's been up for 10 days and it's got 13,000 views, like way more than the other ones, because it's about Bettina. It's the same thing. And my channel is a tiny micro version of the show. And I know if I put, obviously I am a truthful person and I'm not gonna like clickbait people, but I know, oh, this is a Bettina video, like this will do good. It just, so I don't understand, like I want more Bet and Tina stuff because I know that's what people want to watch. It just, it doesn't make sense to me that they have, I've said this before, they literally have TV gold sitting there and they're like, no promises about Bet and Tina. Like, oh Lord. Kelly, Leisha mentioned many improvements. Hope that included new writing and long discussions about what they're really wanting. Listen, like I have been, as I said, I have been very, very, very forgiving, not forgiving, but very, I'm, you guys know me. You guys know my videos, know my content. I am not super critical. I am very generous. Even with the Rosie casting, like go and watch the video again if you want. I basically said, let's make the best of this, let's look on the bright side. I never say anything like mean or cruel, or that's not in my nature. Like if I see something I don't like, I just keep scrolling. Like I don't feel the need to go and tell someone, hey, I don't like this, or I don't. But if I don't like something, I just won't talk about it. But I just I wanted to give them a break with season one. It's a new show that they've got a lot going on. A lot of the people working on the show are very young, or this is their first kind of big role or big writing role, or even the showrunner. She's never been a showrunner before, and they only had 8 episodes. And I'm giving people the benefit of a doubt. But if we get to this time next year and there's been 10 more episodes, it's been season two, and there's still all these teething problems, like I'm not going to say I'm going to turn the camera on and be making videos about everything wrong with Generation Q, but I, I will be a bit more critical. But I do think some people are way too harsh, and a lot of the people who are guilty of that are people for these big magazines and newspapers who are literally are not fans of the show, have never seen the original, don't even know anything about it, are not gay, and they're going and writing these really harsh, horrible Generation Q doesn't work and all these things. And it's like, why do you have like most of the straight cisgender white men reviewing the L Word? Like, really, is this world we're living in? And it just, I think stuff like that, it's not helping anyone by being mean about it. So I just hope that they've had a year basically to perfect the scripts and everything. And it's not like the cast is amazing, and we have some of the best actresses, so they need to give them the lines because they sell it and they do an amazing job. But oh, thanks Savage for the birthday shout out. Sorry, I'm lost my place again. um oh yeah, Julesy, I really, it would be so devastating we if the show was cancelled next season and we didn't get a reunion. Shock. Yeah, I maybe I should maybe I shouldn't be saying this on live, but I'm gonna say it. Yeah, I use a VPN, and I have Hulu with the Showtime package thing. Oh, um, about Swamp Thing, HBO Max, that Jennifer Beals is in that, because it got cancelled, the the show. But maybe HBO Max are gonna get another one. But I thought that they said they, because it was on the CW originally, and they sold them the first season like knowing the show was cancelled. Oh, Deborah, bye. Sorry, I might have missed saying bye to you since I'm a bit behind. Yes, JB is the sheriff in that show. Oh, Elena, thank you for birthday wishes. I'll just read it again. Thank you. Is that admission into Shiva? I cannot wait until we get to the episode with Dawn Dead. It's episode 4 too, so I'm literally gonna do season 3 tomorrow just to get to it because I am so excited. I listened to Ellen Back, the podcast review of Let's Get This Party Started episode 4 today. They are not Bettina fans on to Ellen Back, and they are They're really funny. Like, you have to take it with a pinch of salt. They are really funny. But yeah, they are very, very harsh on Ben and Tina, and as individuals and together. Yeah, Kelly, there was craziness about the Rosie announcement. That's why I did that video, because I was like, whoa. People are angry. You mean season 3, Kelly? Oh yeah, 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 you did say season 3. Thank you, Savage. Oh, where else? Julesy, Ash, absolutely the same way. Season 1 was Seed's introductions. The OGs have said that the show deserves support because honestly, the way I look at it, this is a show that has Ben and Tina. Yeah, and like, how many other shows did we get between the original and now? 0. So I'm not saying we have to blindly support it, but I mean, they are well aware of. I've said this before. I wonder, like, how aware of the stuff that we do they are, because I mean, I've said I only use Twitter for L-word stuff because I think Twitter is, outside of our stuff, Twitter is scary, and because I only use it for like the L-word stuff, like the second I go on it, it's like all I see is L-word stuff. So I mean, people are, you know, like the hashtags and atting them and stuff, so they must see like a lot of what we're doing. And as I said the other day when I put out a tweet with my video, Sepideh liked it, and also Showtime liked it and replied to one of my comments too. But I never like really, if I tag them in any of the actresses in a video, like I probably do that like once every 6 months. I only ever at the show or Showtime, apart from this one tonight because it's like raising money. Oh, bye Deborah, if I miss saying bye to you. And if it goes away because people are, I'm not going to watch it, then that kind of messes it up with the continuation of stories we want to watch. Yeah, exactly. And there's, I talked about this last time. There's some like people that, like, really, really younger people that weren't around when the original was on, and it's like hating the show is cool or something. I just do not get that, because no one's saying the hour is perfect, but oh hey Lynn. Yeah, I'm hoping that they got the message on the makeup and wardrobe, so they are, you know, getting it together. Oh, Claudia, thanks so much. You're so sweet. Oh, I've lost my place again. Oh, Jules, you don't listen to them because they're not fancy. Yeah, they are I mean, I think they are pretty funny. I did really like the woman who did the first season, Kristen. She does the podcast Buffering the Vampire Slayer too, but she, after the first season, I think, I mean, she was, I think she was too busy, so because she had like a full-time job and then she's putting out like 2 podcasts, and yeah, they are pretty tough on beds, you know. And again, it's like, I'm not saying the show is perfect, but I'd love to see Alice have a deeper, more affair and not just frivolous stuff. Time to get Tasha back. Yeah, like why did that happen with Tasha or where Tasha? Like, and the other thing about bringing people back is Rachel Shelley, Rose Rollins, um, Aaron Daniels. I mean, I know Dana's spoiler alert dead, but all these people, it's not like they're on another show or something. Like, why are you not utilizing them and bringing them back, especially if the ratings aren't quite there? Yeah, Kelly, that's true. Showtime, I think the person who runs the Showtime account wakes up some mornings and is like, how am I gonna stir up the lesbians today? And like post something totally, I mean, as well, it is because like if they say something good about Matt and Tina, like everyone's gonna be happy and retweet it. And if they say something like when they did, I think it was Sophie and Danny as Endgame, and they know that that is the word that we use, then everyone was going crazy. So yeah, definitely. Bet will never be in the background of the show. I mean, JB's not gonna do a show to be in the background, and she's an executive producer. Yeah, that phrase is true. Don't throw the baby out out the bathwater. Oh, Lynn, you did? I didn't see that. On Instagram you saw one of the Showtime's execs. Yeah, Kelly, I agree. I do like Stephanie. I like seriously, Gigi is my favorite Generation Q character, and I really hope we get more of her and they develop her a little bit more and stuff. But Nat could be a cool character, but they just like gave her nothing to do. Leisha Haley is sorry, I just read what Jock said. Leisha Haley is an amazing actress and does not get enough credit for it. Lost my place again. Yeah, Kelly, that's really true. Every time that they say anything, like you know, everybody, everybody goes crazy. But consider if you think about this too, I was actually talking to my dad about this today. I mean, he's never seen the show, but he's like aware of it. And I was talking about the video for JB's video or JB's birthday, and I was saying like, oh my god, yeah, she watched it and da da da. And I was saying to him about how the video from when I talked about the casting news, like Rosie's casting news, how that was doing like particularly good on the channel. And I was saying to him, like, this show has been off for a year nearly. Like, we haven't had any new episodes apart from the news about Rosie and the two guys being cast and them starting filming season two. Like, we have had nothing else at all. And and I mean, every day there's people that come and watch videos on my channel. Every day there's people who go and put pictures up and go on Twitter and Instagram and all these things. And it just shows you like how deeply connected people are to the show. So, I mean, my channel, like I only really had it for the episodes 6 and 7 because I did a review of season 6, but that was it. And like the amount of people who would come and watch like even a trailer for the next week on my thing, like I am really excited to see how it is when we're actually like when we get the first trailer for season 2, like how cool that's gonna be. Yeah, Lynn, I'm I'm not interested in that. I don't want to see ever like last season it was all, you know, Alice had the stepkids, Kiara's pregnant, and Bet had Angie, and I don't know. I just when I think they need to leave. I mean, obviously Shane's not going to be like dealing with that or anything, but I'm just not really that interested in like all the co-parenting and parenting stuff. Everybody loves Gigi. Yeah, she's a realtor, Lynn. Yeah, she's awesome. And the actress who plays her seems like absolutely awesome too. I mean, I liked her a ton before, and then this week I've been in heaven. She liked my tweet, and JB has seen my face through a video and heard my messed up accent. So, yeah, I can pretty much die happy now. Although I would really like to interview one of them, any of them, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I really want to ask, like, I don't know, like Jamie. I would love to interview Jamie Clayton, but I think she's probably busy because she got cast on that new HBO show too. Yeah, Savage, I do. I wish. I want to know what happened with Tasha, and I'd love Alice to be. I mean, I think it would have been cool to see the throuple for a little bit longer, but Kelly, I don't think they're gonna lose Tess, but she definitely was cast on this new HBO show. It was Red something. I feel like it was like Red Sparrow or something. Let me see. And for anyone who wasn't here at the start, I am releasing merch on my channel. Probably Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, I'm going to release the first 2 pieces. They will be the first for like the first month or something. And it's similar to the name shirt I have. So there's going to be an OG L Word one that has like all the original cast members, and then there's going to be a Generation Q one that has all the Generation Q cast members, but we'll have Bet, Shane, and Alice, and controversially Tina as well, because I think I would be murdered if I didn't put Tina on it. So look out for those in the next few days. There'll be tons of colors to choose from, everything like that. And if there is anyone who is very arty or wants to be involved and is good at graphic design or something, let me know. I will, of course, compensate you for your time because please pay your artist for their work and work with me on. So I'd really like to do a Valentina shirt, but whatever you think. Obviously, we cannot use any of the images from the show because they're copyrighted, but we'll figure something out. Oh, Red Bird Lane is the HBO Max pilot that Jamie Clayton booked. Okay. Sorry, one second. I'm just. Let me see. I think the show got a boom with the COVID thing. Laurel is now available and they can write to it as opposed to react to a schedule. Yeah, that's true. I am. Oh, Julesy, bye. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Thank you for coming. Make sure to come next time. It was great having you. Yeah, when it comes to the COVID stuff as well, it's probably yeah, it's working out good because they're not like nobody's doing anything else. Like and no one's wanting to go on holiday or wanting to do any of these things because they literally can. So it probably has been good that way. If Gigi is a realtor on Gen Q, she could find Betsy and Angie a bigger house. I'm all about Gigi and Danny now. It's my new ship. And of course, not above Bentina. But yeah, I also would really like, I don't know, I feel like they're my Gen Q ship because I am not really, Sophie doesn't do it for me. I'm not, I think she's the Gen Q person I'm least connected to. And I don't like the cheating thing. And I don't like that the same people who get all shitty about like Bet starting an affair with Tina are the same people that I constantly hear talking about like how awesome Sophie is and how awesome Sophie and Finley are. And I'm like, you can't have it both ways. You can't hate Bet and Tina and then love Sophie and Finley. If anyone is following Jacqueline Tabani, she has done a lot of interviews before the L Word on Craig Ferguson and other shows. She is great. She has lots of scope, not being fully tapped into so far. Yeah, a lot of people have said she's a really good actress. Oh, Lynn, yes. Gigi and Danny. Loving it. Yeah, do you know what's funny? The actress who plays Sophie, I guess when I was watching the last season of Orange is the New Black recently, and I guess I had watched it obviously before the L Word came out, so I hadn't registered that she was in Orange is the New Black, and I was like, oh my god, it's Sophie. That Nash, that is the ship of ships. Savage. Yeah, Brenda, that's true. Some people, yeah, everybody's different. There's lunatics out there that don't like Bentina. Yeah, I just can't, I don't know. Danny and Sophie just, unless they're people that like, I would like to know when they got together, what age, how long they've been together. Like, we don't even know these things. Like, they're pretty basic things. Oh, my hair's sticking up like. Oh, another thing, you guys, I mentioned this in my last video. What do you think about the Tibet tattoo? My dad was gonna kill me. Or I'm definitely at 10,000. Well, if I get to 10,000, I'm gonna do something like, you know, the little TV screen I have as a symbol. I mean, I tell my guy these loony ideas, and he like, I literally, to him, this is what I told him. I want a Jurassic Park tattoo. I want Captain Marvel. I want Wonder Woman. I want the alien from Toy Story. And I want Harry Potter. And look at all the ones that he's done. Like, this is the Jurassic Park one. I have Wonder Woman there. Captain Marvel. Oh. And the Snitch. And then the little alien there is when my mum and dad got that one, because that's her favourite character in Toy Story, and she loves Toy Story. So in some of these spaces, maybe there or something. Yeah, 5. Tammy, I know I have this like written in blood to you or something. 5,000, I'll do something to that. And when I do this, we need to get on it. We need to get this info to JB and LH. Like, it must be tweeted. That's everybody's job. And 10K is when I'm gonna do, like, I don't know, like Ash Silver or the YouTube something. Steph, you jumping on the bandwagon too? 5K, I thought. Yeah, 5K, I'll do something to that. And then thanks, Savage. And 10K, I'll do YouTube something. But I did you guys, I showed you the drawings, right? I mean, my guy's amazing, so he'll figure something out. I'm thinking the one from the season 5 finale. Yeah, Lynn, I'm running. Me, 5 foot on a good day, me. lost 215 pounds, but need to move 40 more. No, sorry, Lynn. I'm talking about 5K and 10K, 5,000 subscribers and 10,000 subscribers, because I do not do the running until I will run once I get my boob job. Which I'm getting once I lose this last 40 pounds. As you can tell, I'm a very open person, talking to you guys about the boob jobs and getting my Tibet tattoo. Damn it. She's always right. When I get to 100K. Also, because I've lost so much weight, like, I have, well, as you can see, I swim every day, and we have one of those pools that's like a current, and it's really strong. That's when I get in the pool in the morning and I'm swimming, all I'm thinking about is my videos and what video I'm going to do that day, and, you know, going over the episode, and my arms are like serious guns. And Savage, that's the plan. I'm getting a Bettantina, and because I've lost like over 15 stone, over 200 pounds, over 100 kilos, I do have like loose skin on my stomach and loose skin on my legs, but it doesn't really bother me that much. I just wear like compression clothes, and then, but I am getting my boobs done next year. Oh, really, Kelly? I have had some emotional storms too, because that's why I I never really had like a weight problem when I was a kid or anything. I used to do a lot of sports, like a lot. Horse riding, archery, ice skating, everything. And now, and then um, when my mum died, and then like the subsequent years afterwards, I put on lots and lots of weight. And even if you go back to my very early YouTube videos, I talk a lot about my weight. And in those early videos, like even ones from this time last year, like my very early L word ones, you can see how different my face is. I was printing these pictures for my cousins the other day because my nana, who is 100, my nana passed away, and I was printing pictures for us. And wait till you see how big my face is here. Look how round my face is. I'll show you. These are good before and afters, you can see. Ta-da. Look at there. How many had tattoos, Teddy? Hetty? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got one on my back. 9, 10. Oh, the one's up. 10. 10. I've got 10. This arm is going into a sleeve. That's why I said I'll put the oh, about my serious guns. Yeah, these are serious guns. And today I was like to all my cousins, feel my guns, feel my guns. And my cousin's like, oh yes, very nice actually. Look at the babies. I got, and I think I've told the story before about how I punched a girl in the face for, this is when I was like 13 or 14, because she called one of my friends a lesbian. And obviously I was like, she's not a fucking lesbian, I am. Punched her. And then her friend sucker punched me, and I got like 2 black eyes and I had like bleeding nose. Oh, bye, Kelly. I feel like this is like Power Hour with a crazy woman. I kind of forget sometimes that this records and like is reposted. People must think this woman is insane. Oh, did Brenda go too? Steph and Tammy, see all these things I'm teaching you? Serious guns. Thanks for all the lovely comments and congratulations, guys. Jen, are you in Facebook jail? Oh my gosh, I've never been in Facebook. I had Facebook since when you had to have a at harvard.edu email. I've had Facebook forever, but I've never been in jail. What did you do? Tell me. I am starting to, after the news today, I am starting to get a little tiny bit worried about July, because maybe it'll still go on, but I mean, just because of me, because where I am, we don't have COVID, and London is in tier 4 and it's just a mess. It's worrying. Anyone have any other thoughts, questions, feelings? Yeah, it is a long time till July. It's just such a mess, like, now. Oh, they put you in jail for posting to bets. Oh my god, Jen, that's hilarious. What a way to go down though. For such a worthy cause. It honestly, like, do you know, I was tweeting last night with Love Angel. She does like a lot of Tibet videos. That it is unbelievable. Like, no one else really. I mean, people make like collage videos and things like that, but there's no one else who, that I'm aware of anyway, that does what I do, and they are the face of the channel and they talk about the L word. I know there's some people who do like reviews when the show is on, but I am not aware of anyone else who has like an L word YouTube channel. So it's always hard for me to gauge, because I'm like, is it a me thing, or is it an L word thing, or is it because I'm gay or whatever? And it is just, they are so discriminatory. They are so discriminatory towards the L word LGBT creators, me. Like, in the beginning, I didn't even have my videos monetized most of the time, because they put it on limited and I'd have to get it for review, and by the time it had been reviewed, everyone had, already watched it. And now it's just like, they have this thing that because my channel like is on excellent rating or whatever, that I have always filled out the rating accurately. I have to tick this box if I talk about like romantic relationships, even hand holding or kissing, and I have to tick this box if I say like a swear word or something, and I always tick those. But they're just, so many people won't run their ads on LGBTQ creators' videos. So, and it's like, I know this isn't my, well, if I had over 10,000 subscribers, like, this could be, if this was a regular channel, not LGBTQ, this could be like a source of income. But anything that I make from the channel, which is not a lot at all, goes, because I'm penalized for being gay, is I go straight back into the channel. Everything goes straight back into the channel. And but then I do think, like, what if I got to 10-20,000 subscribers, which I think is high hopes and not very likely for having a channel based on the L word, where the audience is already really small. But they don't care, because they just want everyone to fit in these little like cookie cutter shapes, and they just want straight white people basically, like all those mummy things and kids channels and stuff. And because my channel isn't made for kids, it also gets penalized, and yeah, it's kind of messed up. Yes, baby. Uh-huh. Lynn. do you think Shane's character story will go on? Well, it definitely sounds like It definitely sounds like Kiara will be back for the come here, babe, for the beginning of season 2, and I think she's going to keep the dog. But they need to, like, Shane's only real storyline last time was mysteriously showing up, and then the whole thing with Kiara. Like, I want to see more about Dana's and Shane getting that sorted, and Shane and Tess and what's going on, and so they need to give them a bit more to do. I know Steph and Tammy really want July to happen. Lynn, you were in Twitter jail? Oh my god. Everyone has been put in Twitter jail and Facebook jail over Bet and Tina. You need like a badge or something that we can say you've gone to social media jail for Tibet. You want to see? Gee, you know that I'm just second on this channel. Everybody wants to see you. You've got a bit of goop in your eye. Get it? Let me see. Beautiful eyes. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. Oh, Barbara, you're in London? I didn't realise. So you're on tier 4. Oh. Oh, Hedy, I was talking about YouTube. Oh, Lynn, yeah. I'll make a t-shirt. I was in Tibet jail. Because it's like, but you know, straight people can do whatever they want. And if you go to some of my videos and you're not signed in, like having ticked that you're over 18, it literally will say at the bottom of the video, like where the little play icon is, it will say content warning, lesbian content. And it's like, oh, thanks, Anya. You love Glory. She's such a cutie, isn't she? She is such a good girl. Such a good girl. Are you saying hi? Hey? You saying hi? No? Being a grump? Being a grumpy ghost? Yeah. She's like, when is it bedtime for cuddles? She gets so excited when I start turning off the lights and she knows it's bedtime. She like runs into the bed. Yes, I'm talking about you, Munchkin. Oh, bye, Jack. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, Paula, do you think Helena and Tasha will be on Gen Q? I really hope so. I especially them. Like, both the actresses aren't really, well, they aren't booked right now or doing anything. So why wouldn't you? It's just crazy. Oh, you're hoping to, oh, Hedy, you're hoping to get it in the summer. I volunteered to, no, I've volunteered to administer the vaccination, but they haven't phoned me yet. Maybe I won't be needed, but I did volunteer. I did have a great birthday. Made all the better by coming on a little live with you guys. And we'll probably wrap up in like 10 minutes though. So if anyone has any last questions or thoughts, feelings, wants me to talk about anything else, ask me anything you want. Yeah, I hope we all get to go. I also think that by you know, I mean, obviously, like, I do not have to do anything. I don't have to social distance. I don't have to do anything. And it just, I do feel really, really sorry for, you know, my sister and my nephews live in England, that people don't have to, you know, people are, even they were told they could have Christmas and that they can, but it just, this, by having the one day, they're still going to, Ash, me and my late husband watch the L Word together. We love it. Noji. And it makes me happy to watch her show. That's why I'm a big fan of it. Oh, Savage, thanks so much. I'm glad that you like it. That's really sweet. I'm glad that you found the channel. Yeah, today's my birthday. Anyway, wishing you all the best. I have to. Oh, thanks so much for coming, Lynn, and thanks for the birthday wishes. You're the best. What do you think ever happened to Adele? I was actually thinking about this today because I was watching episode 3 of 5, and I think that Adele probably got her 3-picture deal, and then she got a ton of money, and then she literally went and bought a huge house and had some like young hot wife, that a girlfriend that wanted to be like a gold digger, and then she just kept her and just stayed counting her money, never doing anything or working again. Oh, thanks, Andrea. Thanks so much. Yeah, I've had a good birthday, just low key. But for anyone who wasn't here at the start, well, 2 things. One, again, not to rub it in, this is my friends and I last night in this big light up picture frame. Again, no masks or social distancing because we do not have COVID here and we do not have to do that. That was us in the restaurant. And oh, look at this throwback picture. It's way more than 4 years ago. It's just a screenshot from 4 years ago. This picture is probably, this picture is probably 20 years old. Can you see me? Oh, right here. Oops, that's me there. Yeah, we had a really good time. I had, well, because you know I'm on like to lose my 215 pounds. I only eat like 800-900 calories a day, but obviously, like, being our Christmas meal and it's my birthday today, I was like, I'm gonna eat what I want. And I had pizza, and I was starving when I got there. I didn't eat all day, and then all I could eat was like 2 slices. Gee, your belly is so full. Did you eat all your dinner? Little cutie. So I'll probably finish in 5 minutes if anybody has any last minute thoughts, questions, feelings. Thanks, Savage. It was a lot of work, but it was totally, totally, totally worth it, because it's very hard, obviously, when you have all that weight, but also people don't really talk about like the mental side of being really heavy. Oh yeah, Paula, I totally agree. Like, it is literally like a crime that Jennifer Beals doesn't have an Emmy. Gee, no. And I feel the same way about Mia Kirshner because she is a really good actress and she had very, very difficult stuff to work with and she did an awesome job. So yeah, the L word was always overlooked, always. And the same thing is going to happen with Generation Q because if you are not going to nominate Jennifer Beals for that scene in episode 7, the dinner scene, like, what are you doing? Because it's amazing. Bye, Helen. Thanks so much for coming. Oh, thanks, Tammy. I had to, of course, see all my friends. I love you guys. I love doing lives, love doing everything. Just love chatting to yous. Oh, Hetty, you've been doing all these listening to me in the grocery store. People are probably like, listening to a crazy woman. Yeah, listening to a crazy woman. But thank you so much to everyone who came and donated to the super chat too. That money, as I said before, is going to go to the LA LGBT Center. And if you watch my live from, is it Friday? Friday, and my video from yesterday, that money is going to No Kid Hungry, which was one of the places that Jennifer Beals asked people to donate to. So that's why that was chosen. And the LA LGBT Center was chosen by me because LA is bad right now and the show films there. Also, if you weren't here when I mentioned this before, I am launching 2 pieces of merch on the channel. It'll be released on Christmas Day or possibly Christmas Eve, just see what happens. And one shirt is going to be very similar to this with the OG cast names all down the side. And then the other shirt is going to be the Generation Q cast names down the side. It's going to be tons of colors, you know, you can pick and choose what one you want. I am doing it at the cheapest price possible with no minimum or anything, so you can just order one, you're good to go. Penny, they don't get recognition because the show doesn't get recognition because they constantly overlook it because it's a lesbian show. Oh yeah, Jen, we gotta get to that jail one for sure. I'm gonna, whenever if anyone's good with graphic design or art stuff and wants to be involved, let me know and I'll get a Tibet jail one. Bye, Savage. Thank you so much. So, oh, thanks, Lillian. Thank you to all of you. You guys know how much I love you. You know how much I love chatting to you all. You are just wonderful, wonderful. And tomorrow, look out for my next video. I'm probably gonna do season 5, episode 3 tomorrow, and then the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, do the few other videos I have planned, and then on the 25th, we will be dropping season 5, episode 4. Unless I can get 5 and 6 reviewed, and I can get 6 out then, but we'll see. But thank you so much, and you guys are all the best. And I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good rest of the night, guys. Thanks again. Bye.